Right, guys. Some people ask me how I go about trading supply and demand zones and how I manually trail my stop and how I use the engulfing candles. So basically, I've got a really beautiful setup that I'm going to share it to you. And once you've seen the setup, then it should help you to understand it a bit better. Okay. So let's go on and show you what the chart looks like. Now, what I've got here is if you go onto the weekly, you probably could see it even better. But what has happened, this market is in a range, and this is the euro chaff. This is a live account, as you can see, and it's a real trade that I put on. So the market ebbs and flow between this region before. So the market ebbs up, down, range. This is what we call a range. Breaks out, came back. Then we're looking to buy here for it to go back up. Anyway, break back down to previous low, right? Previous low. And then you get a really nice big fat engulfing candle. Let me show you the engulfing candle here. This candle engulfed this one. Also, what I saw here, for me to take this trade, I saw this candle engulf that one. And then because it came back to a previous point, then I got in. Now, what I'm now doing is I'm trailing my stop because I got in at this point here, right? So I saw that when the market went down, I said, look, I'm going to speculate on this one. But I know the probability was high because market pulled back, and once it breaks up, and I started to use massive break here. And I said, well, likely to pull back. We at this engulfing bearish. This is what we call a bearish engulfing. And then the market comes down, and then when I saw this one, I said, okay, let me jump back in. Okay. So anyway, I got in at this level here, which is where I saw that. I said, if it comes here, then I'm in. Yeah. So now that it comes in now, look, at the moment I am up nicely, but then if I, this is where I would have put my stop loss, right? So I put my stop loss there. However, I'm now in profit. So what I'm doing, I'm trailing my stop. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the low of the day. Now this new candle here, let me make a bit bigger so you can see it. Now this candle here, that's the low of the day. Okay, I'm already up in profit on this trade. Yeah. So what I'm looking at, I'm already secured this profit. So for the rest of this week, it's very unlikely that this thing is going to collapse. So I'll know at least I'm going to get money off this trade. So there's my stop loss. That's where my stop loss is. And then I'm looking to probably take profit up that side. That's where I'm looking to take profit. Okay, but at least I know of stop loss, and I'll just keep tracking or trailing the stop loss. We'll call it trailing it manually because we are the ones who are moving it. So if it's here, that's break even point. So therefore, if it comes back down, but this is not the weekend. Today's only Monday. So because today's only Monday now, then what you'll find is the market won't really gap. The market tends to gap over the weekend, like on a Friday or on a Saturday and a Sunday when it open on Sunday. But because this is, I know I can leave it there. And if the market continues to run, but at least I secure some money on this. Okay. So I've secured some money on this and it's good to go. So all it is, it's in a range, break up, pull back to the simmer zone, and you just look left. Left, you can see where the market has been before. You get an engulfing, and in fact, this looks like a pin bar. So, basically what most people would have been looking to do here with this pin bar, you're probably looking to sell. So what would have happened, this market would have triggered us into that trade because of this beautiful pin bar, right? But of course, pin bar is much better when pin bar protrude and you look left and there's a big, huge gap to the left. That's more likely where a pin bar would work, like this one here. Yeah, where this one here. So, those are where the pin bar tends to work. Okay. No, but anyway, didn't work here. As we said, we want to be able to look left and say a huge gap there where the market, and remember, the pin bar is a Pinocchio bar. But anyway, guys, I'm just sharing, and sharing is caring. I hope you understand what I've just said, and I hope you understand what I've just done. And all it is basically looking for supply and demand zone, looking for the engulfing, looking for the pin bar, and then taking it and then placing the trade and taking the trigger. And don't forget to put the stop loss in. God bless. Peace out. Happy trading.